Howdy folks, what's up? It's your buddy Brian. I just wanted to say a couple of words regarding Comicsgate Schism 2020. I don't know if we're going to have one of these every year. It looks like it, you know? I mean, this one's like right on time. I mean, it's virtually what? Like the exact anniversary of our previous drama. Anyway, infighting abounds right now. People are being asked to take sides, and it is really very depressing and very discouraging. But there is hope. And I found it today when I was digging through some old boxes of books. Behold. Probably can't really see it that well. But this is my very first comic book. I must have made this when... Shit, man. I must have been 5, 6. I remember making comics when I was a kid, but I don't remember making this one. Look at this art. Look at how, I mean, now is this talent or is this talent? I'm going to study this one carefully and see if I can make heads or tails of it. I don't know even what I was thinking, what kind of ideas I was trying to convey. But the point I want to make is that I think most of us, certainly myself, got into this because we wanted to make comic books. And we're making comic books. And there's tremendous joy in that. And we should be incredibly grateful for the opportunity to make those comic books. And it's the backers who make that possible. Now all this infighting, all this drama, that just chases customers away. It turns people off. I know a lot of people have contacted me privately saying, you know what, I think I'm done. I think I'm out of here. And I can't really blame them because a lot of the stuff that's been going on understandably has left a bad taste in some people's mouths. Now, I'm not saying that all of the rancor and resentment on any of what? There's 2, 3 sides now? I've lost count, you know? There could be 4 or 5 tomorrow for all I know, you know? Because, you know, when you get human beings, of course, you put more than like 5 people together, you're going to get infighting, and you're going to get egos, and you're going to get bruised fifis, and shit's going to happen. I've been in much smaller groups that have broken into factions over even more minor things. So, yeah, what's going to happen is going to happen. I understand that. My own personal position, and I hope this is one that most people will respect, is that I don't have a problem with anyone. Now, if you have a problem with me hanging out with somebody that you don't like, or if you have a problem with me going on a particular stream that's, that's run by a person that you don't like, that you have beef with, then I have a problem with you. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to be vengeful or spiteful or unleash the dogs of war or anything like that. I've got enough negative shit in my life. I don't need more negative shit. Okay? Trust me. And, crap, man. All my life I've been a peacemaker. Not because I'm a noble soul or anything like that, but because I don't like fighting. It makes my stomach hurt. You know, when I was a little kid and I saw adults fighting, I would try to break it up. I saw little kids fighting, I would try to break it up. You know, I got into my late teens, early 20s punk scene. Yeah, it could get a little rough. You know, always the first one to try to break up a fight, not because I'm, you know, some saintly figure, but because I just don't like fighting it. It gets on my nerves. It makes me nervous. It makes me feel awful. You know, it gives me a stomach. It gives me a tummy ache. It makes me feel bad fifis, and I don't like the bad fifis. You know, we should keep the good fifis going. Anyway, that's my take. Make of it what you will. But whatever you do, people, remember why we started doing this in the first place, okay? All this fighting, it has nothing to do with making kick-ass comics. Isn't that what we got into Comicsgate for? Was to make kick-ass comic books? The kind that the mainstream are no longer making? So, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying cease and desist because y'all are going to do what you're going to do. But I hope that cooler heads will prevail. I hope that there will be, at some point, some form of peacemaking. That people will remember what things were like before this happened. When we were all one big happy family. Yeah, it probably wasn't meant to last. But regardless, you know, I've met so many wonderful people, made so many great friendships, and I am so honored and blessed. That's the word I have to use, is blessed to be a part of Comicsgate. And y'all have generally been beautiful to me. And let's keep this thing going, people. Let's not screw the pooch, okay? Because remember, every time a Comicsgater turns against another Comicsgater, tries to mess with their project, a dirtworm gets its wings. Anyway, I'm out of here, people. I'll talk to you soon, okay? I'm going to work on a comic. Let's spend more time making comics and less time fucking with each other, okay? Please, people, please. Anyway, peace, love, and soul. CG for life. Bitches!